Hey, welcome back to the Command Center. You understand me? When we get down on this, you understand me? Metroid situation, you dig? You understand me? What? Look, I'm gonna give you guys a look. There's a 999. Okay, check out that picture, man. That's where we at so far. Hope y'all see that bow, beam. Yeah, we finna do this inking at the bottom down here, and then we gonna, you understand me? After that, our next episode, we tackle the color. Man, that's gonna look crazy. That dark shadow on that gun with that gray. Oh my God, y'all ain't ready for this, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna look just like the flag. You understand me? Let me make sure y'all get in there. And let me make sure y'all just see the inking that we doing, man. We doing it like the comics to professionals, man. You understand me? We ain't playing no games up in there, man. What? Hope you guys doing good. Tonight, man, is going down. You dig? Welcome back to the Command Center Anime Monday. You dig? And here we go. On this Metroid picture, man. It's over, man. We got this final night. It should be this big spot of ink, though. This is gonna be a pretty big spot. We're gonna cut. I'm gonna bend that back so you guys can see where we're gonna end this picture at. We're gonna end this picture right on that line. Okay, yeah, man. Whoever gets this picture, man, let me tell you, man, I want y'all to comment in. Comment in as soon as somebody asks you about it. It ain't gonna be long, let me tell you that, man. I'm gonna tell you that right. We're gonna chop this piece off tonight because we want my people to see where we ending this at. Yeah, right here. Okay, so yeah, that's why we're gonna end this picture. So now that you see the bottom, all of that's gonna be ink now. Okay, so we might have another episode, but that's a lot of ink. Yeah. We might have, but we gotta complete the picture, and make it look exactly like. So we're gonna get half of it tonight, okay? And then we're gonna come back and get the other half. We gotta do what we gotta do. You dig? You understand me? Yeah. We want the picture to look spectacularly. I want you, when you get this, I want you not to be able to tell the difference from the cover, the game cover, from the picture. You dig? You understand? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. A lot of people are gonna think that this is the actual poster when you get it in your house and put it on your wall until they get up on it. Then I'm gonna tell you, man, I know. I've been through this a million times. Because that's what they do with my pictures that I draw. And here, they come in here and they say, hey, man, they don't know they're drawing first. And then they get up on them and they're like, man, you drew that? I'm like, yeah, that's a drawing, man. They're like, man, get out of here. I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I've been drawing for years now. I've been drawing a long time. Yeah, long time. Like that lady say on the song, me like you long time. Yeah, I've been drawing a long time. Yeah, and usually when I first started, man, I just start skadoodling, man. I couldn't learn nothing in school, man. You understand me? I was always doodling, man. My teacher just told me, she said, you know what? She used to have to tell me every time I get my work done, but I go to doodling and shit. You know what I mean? So she'd be like, you know what? You ain't too good at math, man, but you're gonna be a brilliant drawer. You're gonna be a good artist, man. You just ain't no good at that. I couldn't learn nothing, man. I was always good in reading and language and all that. I just was not good at math at all, man. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I hear that a lot from people. Man, yeah, math just had me just had me dumbfounded with math, man. You understand me? Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So we finally, you understand me, get back on the unit. Now, for my people that was with me on that Dragon Ball, that DBZ Super we drew last year, that DBZ Super came out. crazy. We're gonna be giving them pictures away too. That DBZ Super. Well, we're gonna keep that Ryonku though. We're gonna get that DBZ Super away too. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna send that out with a prize. But at 400, we drawing Bleach next. So yeah, I'm gonna come at you guys and show you what picture. Cause we're gonna wrap this up probably about the end of next month. This picture will be finished. Cause the color, like I said, man, the color don't go like the ink go. The ink is the thing that's taking the longest. Just like on the DBZ picture, just like on the Ryonku from Kill La Kill. Yeah, the same. All my pictures, I already know, man. I hand drawn, man. You know what I mean? I could have just got some ink in a bottle and just no. I want all hand. You understand me? Yeah. It's a hand drawing Metroid Dread. Yeah. You gonna get some offers. I'm telling you right now. You gonna get some offers, man. So yeah, I already got some. So yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know. I already got some offers. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, get this inking done, man, on this flick, man. Yeah, I was gonna come back at you guys with that picture of with that Metroid Prime. But I said, no, I better not do that Metroid Prime video back to back with this video. So sometimes you don't want to do two videos back to back like that, because one of your videos gonna suffer. So I said, let me go ahead, since we missed this video a couple of times, let's get the one that counts. So this is the one that counts. You understand me? You dig? Yeah, man. Oh my God, next year, man. I was thinking, going into the next year be our 4th season. Oh my God. What? Yeah, man. We've been doing this for 4 years, man. Yeah, that fast. Man, it don't seem like that long, man. It seemed like, to tell you the truth, it seemed like I've been doing this for like 8 or 9 months. To me, that's how fast that went, man. But I already next year, we'll be in our 4th season, man. That's crazy already. That is great. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you guys something now. Get your money ready, man, because tomorrow, when I show you this hyperspin drive, you definitely going to want one of them. I'm telling you right now, man. Every time I show that hyperspin drive, that video get crazy views. Every time. We got to get it up and running. I'm going to get this guy in here to put it together for me, because it's got a lot of stuff on it that I don't know nothing about. So I thought it was like my prior emulators. It is, but it's got a lot of other stuff that you got to do with them too. So yeah, he kind of know about it, so he gonna come put it. And then you got to take your time with that. You got to put each collection together. Yeah. But you know what? Man, I want to know who sat down. Because this is crazy right here. Who sat down and gathered all them games and got all them games on there, and you know, some of them are put together. I mean, are set up already. Now, not only did they get all the games, put them all on their hyperspin, they set them all up too for you. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna be the ones that I'm gonna list in the description below. They're gonna be all the ones that are already put together. I ain't gonna even send you guys off like that, man. Because I had the hyperspin drive for a while. I just ain't really got it. I got so many games, man. I ain't had the time enough to really get in contact with one of my guys so they can come put it together for me, or put it together for me. But I'm finna put that together, because this, oh my God, man. I'll tell you what. My Blaze Blue arcade machine got 6,901 games on it. My Pandora's Box D 9D has 2,500 games on it. The pedestal has 7,200 games on it. And the Hyperspin drive got all of the games beat. All of them arcade machines beat, with probably 2 menus. That's how many games on that Hyperspin drive. Let me tell you, man, it's crazy, man. You got like Man, you get. Oh, they say over 300,000 games. That's a lot. Over 300,000 games. Ain't no telling how many systems, man. And then they're not even counting the wheels that they just threw in. For instance, Mario Kart wheel with every Mario Kart that ever came out. Yeah, man. The Resident Evil wheel. You know, they ain't even counting the wheels. Yeah, they just counting the systems that's on there, man. I got all the way up to the PS3 for our systems, but with the PC games, I got all the games all the way up to the day. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna be showing you guys, getting you guys a look at that tomorrow. Now, a lot of guys, what they've been doing with them, they've been taking them and putting them in arcade machines like I got. With a PC, because you're gonna need a PC. No, that's another thing. You're gonna need a gaming PC to run the higher quality games that are on this hyperspin drive. Now you'll be able to run the lower tier. I don't even know. With a regular computer, it might not even boot up. You know what I mean, like that. With the because the boot up sequence on the hyperspin drive has a lot of today's games in the boot up, so I don't even know if a regular computer will run that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say have a gaming PC. If you don't got a gaming PC, wait until you get a gaming PC to order the thing. You understand? Because you're not gonna be able to run the games that are on it if you don't got a gaming PC. You're gonna need one of them. Yeah, you're gonna definitely need a gaming PC because you got Street Fighter 5, you got Ultra Street Fighter 4, you got this all Assassin's Creed, you got the PS3 on there, the emulator with a lot of PS3 games. You got the PS2, the PS1, the PSP, the PS man, when we get on there, and then we got a lot of real arcade machines, the whole machine. So you're gonna need a I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna need you're definitely gonna need a gaming PC, man. I'm gonna tell you something, RTX or GTX 1660 and above, you're gonna be able to run all them games, man. Yeah, 1660, man. And that's an older card, man. But if you got an RTX, especially them GTXs, I don't know what's up with the GT. They always have brilliant gameplay with GTX card. The RTX, man, they do not perform to me like the GTX card. But anyway, that's just for me, man. Anyway, you got one of them cards, you'll be able to run all these games, man. You know what I mean? Get your RTX, GTX 1660 or above. Yeah, you got like a 2080 or something. It's over with. You running it? You're gonna have to slow them down. Yeah, they're gonna be going too fast. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. You got like a RTX 2080 or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, you're gonna be running games too fast. Sometimes when I used to download some emulators, I have a high graphics card and I would have to slow them down, man. Oh my God. Yeah, they're going too fast, man. That you know you got a good graphics card, man. Anytime you got to slow a game down. Yeah. And I hadn't had to slow a bunch of games down, man. But when I first got into them, the PC games though, I ain't know. I come from console, so I ain't know, man. I'm dumbfounded on it. I had to learn. It was a process. I went with regular computers, man. You know what I mean? And I was trying to run games that required you to have a gaming PC. I didn't even know the difference. I didn't even know at that time. I was, like I said, I had come from console gaming. So I thought any computer, you know what I mean? And I always wondered, man. I would always wonder why. Because if you buy like an HP laptop or any, regular laptop, any ASUS regular laptop, it's gonna come with Xbox games on it. And you know, it's a place, you go to the Xbox store, you go to Microsoft store, you can buy the same games that are on the Xbox. And I'm like, well, why would they put this store on here if this computer can't run these games? Yeah, it's crazy, man. I was dumbfounded with that, man. I found out late. Yeah, they're thinking you're gonna upgrade and get a different graphic card, or you're gonna play that on a different computer. Yeah, they just put it on there though. You got access to the games. You got to put the rest of the money in there for them to play right. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I could never figure that out, man. I was like, why did they put this store on this computer if the games on this store don't run on this computer? But yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of like Xbox when you go to the Xbox store, but the games in the Xbox store that you buy don't run on the Xbox. Yeah, I'm looking at it like that, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm not knowing. And then I'm gonna tell you something. What's crazy is, you know, like I said, I was dumbfounded with it. I didn't read a lot. They tell you right there it requires what kind of graphics card it requires, the game requires, how much memory it requires, and I just look past that. I'm thinking the games play just like they play on gaming consoles. Yeah, man, I was in for a shock. Don't tell nobody. Don't laugh at me, man. We all gotta learn. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was way back in the day. Yeah, that was way back in the day, man. I had to learn the hard way. But I learned it though, and then from then on, I stopped buying regular PCs. All I bought was gaming PCs when I found that out. Cause had I known that, I would have been buying gaming PCs in the beginning. You understand? I just didn't know that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was telling them, if I knew that, I would have bought that Titan XD. You understand me over there? I'm thinking this gonna run it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, now I just use my regular computers to upload my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I got the gaming PCs for the, yeah. I'm gonna tell you this here too, man. I'm gonna tell you this here. If you ain't got one of them, man, get one of them, man, because you're missing out on a lot of games, man, if you ain't got a gaming PC on Steam. Or the Microsoft. It don't make no difference, man. But that store on Steam, super duper huge. You understand me? Games you ain't never heard of. Now, it's a lot of good games on first-person shooters all up. We're going to be taking, like I said, this month is our month. We're going to be taking a look at some exclusive PC, VR, and regular games on Steam. You know, we're going to discuss, we do the PCs too, so we're going to be taking a look at PC games, period. You know what I mean? Later on in the month. Yeah, because we definitely do PC. I just mostly cover a lot of console games because consoles are more mainstream, and more people can relate to the games that are on the consoles more over the games that are on the PC. Because you gotta have some money, man. You want to buy a gaming PC, man. You understand me? So yeah, they kind of more. Then you gotta have a little knowledge on how to run them, and how to tweak the game once you do get it. If it don't run right, yeah. So that tends to shy a lot of people away. But I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know nothing about that either. But experience is a good teacher, man. In anything, let me tell you that, man. Get one. You're gonna figure it out. I'll tell you that. But you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. If you want to play that game, you're going to figure out how to make it run. You're going to talk to some people, or you're going to look at some videos, and you're going to find out exactly what you need to do to get that game to run right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to figure it out. And in the process, you learn it. There you go, right there. Yeah, so don't let that shake you off. If you got a gaming PC and you on Steam, most of the games on there gonna run on your gaming PC if you got a gaming PC. But some games do need tweaking. You know what I mean? The Cyberpunk, that Cyberpunk game, man. A lot of people download that. They had to tweak that, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot. But that ain't the only game. It's a few games. On you know, they come like that. You know what I mean? And you will have the proper stuff to run the game, but for some reason, which you will figure out. You know what I mean? Your GPU might not be running fast as your CPU. You know what I mean? Or something like that. It be small stuff, man. VSync on, VSync off. You know what I mean? Yeah, small stuff, man. You hit one button, it run perfect. You understand me? I was watching a guy playing Survive. That one game we was playing on the PlayStation VR. We went through the whole game. I was watching some guy playing that on the PC. And it was running real slow on his computer, and he had all the settings on high settings, and I'm gonna tell you something. He took all the high settings all the way down, and the game ran perfect. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, you know, and that's the type of game, man. It don't matter if you got that game on high settings or low settings. It's gonna look the same. You know what I mean? Now, it wouldn't matter if you was playing a game like God of War or something like that. You know what I mean? Because graphics on there is intense. You know what I mean? And they look different if you turn up the, if you turn your graphics up, you turn them down, you turn your resolution up, you turn your resolution down. The game is going to look more realer. The higher the resolution of the game, the realer the game's going to look. The lower the resolution, the worse the game's going to look. It's going to probably run better with lower resolution, depending on what graphics cards you got. Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of how it works, man. Yeah, but he turned it down on. He could not get it running right, man. He was messing with everything, and he finally went in there and turned the graphics down on low. And man, let me tell you something. Game ran perfect, man. He couldn't understand it. He was dumbfounded. Because he just knew the game required some kind of process, some graphics processing, but it didn't. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It didn't. I'm surprised that they did not put that game, that Survive game that we played, you know what I'm talking about, V1, V3 situation. We played through that whole game, that zombie apocalypse VR game that they ported over from Steam to the PlayStation VR 1. We went through that whole game earlier this year. Yeah, man, I'm surprised they did not put that on the Quest. Now you can play, don't get me wrong, you can hook the Quest up to your PC and play PC VR games, and they look great. They look great on the Quest. You know what I mean? That's what's good about the Quest, man. You know what I mean? You could do a lot with it, man. And then you can play wirelessly. That nothing beats that, man. Ain't nothing gonna beat that, man. Now when somebody else come out, that Pico Neo, they came out with that, and then you got a few of them out there that's wireless now, but they don't got as big of a library of games as the Quest do, because it's got a head start. It's been out longer than any other wireless devices, man. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But now that Quest 3, here's my predictions. Quest 2 and Quest 3, really, to tell you the truth. Quest 2, only because the Quest 3, Quest 2 could probably do it too. Quest 1 gonna be out of there. And MetaQuest 1, I got the MetaQuest 1 also. It's gonna be out of there. But that Quest 3 is gonna get PC games ported to it, just like that PlayStation VR. The whole games, it's got more. It can hold more memory. It can hold a bigger games. So those type games might come to, now I don't know how the graphics are gonna look on games, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you pay for. That's what you pay for that being wireless with them graphics. You understand me? Because let me tell you right now, don't get it mixed up and don't get it twisted. You understand me? That MetaQuest do not look better than that PlayStation VR 1 or 2 or any other PC VR helmet, because it's really not a PC VR helmet. It's really a standalone device. You can hook it up to the PC and play games, but you gonna notice it. If you've been playing the Quest or the Quest 2 for a long time, and you come through and I put you on a PSVR 1, not even a PSV, or put you in that HP, you're gonna notice a huge. You're gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna hit you hard right then and there." I done had people come over here and be like, "Man, mine don't look like that." I know that's the price you pay. And you know, it's don't get me wrong, man. MetaQuest is good. The good thing about that, man, you can take it anywhere, man. You can take it anywhere, and yeah, that's the good thing about it. But other than that, man, you paying the cost, your graphics. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a comparison video, cause I got out to the fall for the PlayStation VR 2, and then I got out to the fall for the MetaQuest 2. Now I'm gonna buy it again for the HP G2. We're gonna do a comparison video on all three devices. I'm gonna tell you already, it's gonna look better on the HP G2 than any other app. I'm gonna tell you before we go there. But I'm gonna let you guys see it when we do the comparison video. I got that video coming up too. Soon I'll pick up this last copy on Steam for the HP. We're gonna do a comparison on that game with all three of them. All three versions. Now don't get me wrong, that PlayStation VR 2 version giving them a run for they money. But it's not gonna do that HP G2 reverb. I'm gonna tell you something, the G2 reverb is one of the, man, it's known for its high resolution, man. Yeah, that's what you get that for. If you want realism, you pick one of them up, man. And I think they down now to $500 for the helmet now. Yeah. Valve and HP got together to come out with the HP G2 reverb. Then you got the HP G2 reverb on your side. It's got eye tracking and all that. Just like the PSVR 2. It's got eye tracking, facial tracking or something. Yeah, now that one's gonna cost you a little bit more. It's the HP G2, but it's got more features. It's got them type features on that. It's called a HP G2 OmniSac edition. It's got all of that on it. Yeah. It's a cold helmet, man. I ain't picked that G. I was gonna get the Valve Index. It was $1,000, but it didn't show better than the HP G2 though. You know what I mean? I was looking, when I got that, I was looking for the realest graphics I could possibly get in a VR helmet. You understand me? And I do my homework before I pick up anything over $500. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna do a lot of research on it. And yeah. And I just watched a lot of comparison videos between the two, and I already knew. I'm like, okay, that G2 ain't no game, man. Only thing with the G2 is you don't get a large field of view. Your field of view, how much you see of the virtual world. You get almost just like, I would say it's almost the same as the Quest 2. Yeah, I would say it's almost the same as the Quest 2. The field of view. Now the PSVR got both of them. The PSVR 1 and the PSVR 2 both got a huge field of view. I can say that. They got a huge field of view. That means you see more of the virtual world. Yeah. When you're in the helmet. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah. That's one thing about both of those, man. Only thing, and I'm gonna tell you something. Only thing with that PSVR 1, when you get that hooked up, you won't leave that hooked up. You don't want to unplug that no more, because when you get that hooked up, you're gonna take so long getting it hooked up and getting it set up right. You want to leave it, if you can, you want to leave that just like it is somewhere hooked up, and take it apart only when you get through playing it, and then just pull the certain cables out and so you can easily hook it back up. You don't want to take it all the way back down. Yeah, because you got a lot of cables with the PSVR 1. But it's once you get it together though, you in for a shop and a treat. You did. You tell you that right there. Once you get it put together, you in for a treat and a shock. Let me tell you that. Now we got that PSP coming out in I think November. We got that PS. We're gonna be picking that up, man. We're gonna do like I said, we're gonna do a full review and unboxing on that. We're gonna get them big headphones that came out with. I forgot the call, but we're gonna pick up the big pair that they was displaying with them, and we're gonna do a full review on both of them devices. Somebody, you mark my word, man, somebody's gonna come along with something on that PSP. You watch what I tell you. You watch what I tell you, man. They already probably working on it, and thing ain't even out yet. That's crazy, man. Yeah, man, these guys phenomenal in the 21st century and beyond. You understand me? Let me tell you that right now. They're gonna figure something out, and lo and behold, before you know it, somebody's gonna came up with something on how you can eternally put some games on that device. Watch what I tell you. You heard it first in the Command Demand Center. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. And I'm already knowing. It happens every time, man. It happens every time, man. They modded every device like that, even the Wii U. They found some way to get into that and mod that and put all the games in. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Every device like that, they finna have a mod for it, man. That device ain't gonna be no different. They gonna have a mod for it. You watch what I tell you. Only way they will not have a mod, somebody's gonna hook something up to it for the whole game. Watch what I tell you, man. These guys is incredible, man. You understand me? They gonna watch what I tell you, man. They gonna come up with something. If Sony don't do it for themselves, cause they might not be telling you everything about that device right now. I'm telling you, man. They might come out. They might already have something in it for it to do that later, later on in the flick. You never know with them, man. You never know with them. But if they said it won't be a portable device like that. But you watch what I tell you, it's gonna end up before it's over with a portable device just like that. Watch what I tell you, man. Somebody gonna come up with something. You gonna be like, man, they said it. He said it. Yeah, ain't never, man. It ain't been one yet. They ain't came up with something for it. Yeah, man, they ain't been yet. Yeah. Let them tell it. There was no way to do nothing to none of the devices at first. Look where we at. Okay. Yeah, look where we at the PSP. Look at we at the PSP. Come on, man. You got libraries on them. They done modded them so crazy. They got game systems on there that don't even. Yeah. Got the Dreamcast on the PSP. Yeah, man. Come on, man. You got Dreamcast games on it. Man, come on, man. You got PlayStation 1 game, PlayStation 2, yeah, on the PSP. Come on, man. Whole game. A minute ago, you said they couldn't even hack the device. The device couldn't even be hacked. Yeah, now, yeah, the same thing. Same thing, man. Watch what I tell you, man. Somebody's gonna come up with some way to do that. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like I said, I would have paid $200 for a PlayStation 5 DualSense with a screen on it. So basically, it didn't matter to me if it did it or not. I would have paid that for its controller like that. You know what I mean? With its own screen. Yeah. So yeah, I'm good with that. I got portable devices. I'm gonna be picking up that Asus ROG just for that. Yeah. I could have picked that up a while back, but I ended up picking up the PSVR2 instead. because I had already said we was gonna pick that up. I just went on ahead and picked the PSVR2 up with the PS5. So it was either that or that. So I went with the bigger. You understand me? But we're gonna come around again. I'm gonna get that Asus. Yeah, that device. You see, I'm gonna either get that device or the AO Neo. One of them. Both of the devices is outstanding, man. They got good reviews on both of the devices. Look them up, man. The AO Neo and the Asus Rogue. Asus make a lot of good stuff anyway. My first laptop was a Asus laptop. It was a regular laptop, but it ran games it didn't even supposed to run. Man. I'll never forget it. That was when they first came out. I'm telling you, that was some years ago. That was when they first came out. And I'm like, man, I used to call them Asus. But everybody was like, it's Asus. Also, okay. Yeah, because I remember when they wasn't even on the game, I didn't never even see them, man. You know what I mean? It was Dell, HP, NEC, Alien. Oh, yeah. That's really Dell. But anyway, yeah, I remember when it was. I remember when Lenovo wasn't even in there. They wasn't even in there. You know what I mean? Lenovo was new too. They came when Asus came. Yeah. I'll tell you something. The leading people was HP and Dell. Always been. Yeah. The leading computer. Until all these new companies start coming out, man. Yeah, to all these new companies. Because I remember about 2014? They come along about 2014, 2015. Them guys, all them guys came along about around that time, man. Yeah. I remember, I'm like, man, what company is this? I bought one of their first products. When they came out with a 16-inch laptop, touchscreen, Bluetooth, everything. That's when Bluetooth, just had really touched. And I picked up one of their laptops, man. It was a regular laptop. Like that was in my days when I didn't know the difference. I was thinking computer is a computer. You understand me? So yeah. But it was a dang good laptop. And I remember it running games that other guys that would tell me, man, that shouldn't run that. You know, I'm like, why shouldn't it? They're like, you don't got a high graphics card, no graphics card in this machine to run that game, but it's running. I'm like, man, really? That's when I started learning really about graphics cards. Then when I downloaded something, I got some games one time and they would not run right on their computer. And after that, I said I'm gonna get a gaming. I'm all gaming PCs from then on. I would have knew that at first. That's what they would, like I said, that's what they would have been. Yeah. So before you go into it, know if you gaming, man, you're gonna need a gaming PC, not a regular computer. It's a gaming PC. Something with a higher graphics card so you can play them games. And at least 16 gigs of memory, man. At least. Standard these days. I remember when 8 was enough. Now 16 standard. In a minute, 16 ain't gonna be enough. You're gonna need 32 and above. I got 128 in my big Alienware. Yeah, I got 4 sticks of RAM, and that's a lot of memory. You'll never use all that, man. That's too much RAM, man. You'll never use all. What are you gonna use all that on, man? Yeah, man. It came those. I bought it from somebody. They already had the whole 4 sticks in there. I'm like, man, and it wasn't hardly nothing on the computer, man. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. We're just going to do this half because we don't want the video to be too long. So we're going to get into this half and we're going to cut it right here, fam. Okay, and then our next episode, we're going to tackle that other half. And then we're going to get That bottom half wiped out. Yeah. But we getting it done. That's the main thing. We're gonna get this picture done. Probably the end of it should be done and gone out by the end of next month. In October, this picture will be, somebody will have it at their house. Sometime in October. So yeah, know that. So if you're interested and you want to win it, just keep checking it out, man. We're gonna get it done. And then, like I said, at 400 subscribers, fam, we're gonna give that Mortal Kombat game away, and we're gonna because that should be out. Thinking that Mortal Kombat, it might be even already out. Somebody said they thought it was out already. But anyway, if not that, we'll pick a different game, something new, something raw. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever it's gonna be. We trying to get that away with it at 400 subscribers. So we're trying to. So far, we got that new Mortal Kombat plan to give away at 400 subscribers with $100 gift card. So yeah, we ain't playing no games in the Command Demand. That's just for viewing, man. And you ain't got to be subscribed. Just view the channel. You understand me? I appreciate your views. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like I said, I was gonna play a game anyway, and I was gonna draw a picture with, if you guys, whether you guys were looking or not. So I figured, why not include a crowd? You understand me? I'm gonna tell you something about, if you're doing this type of stuff for money, get out of it. Cause you ain't gonna. If you're doing it just for the money, you can get out of it. You understand me? Because you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do a good job because you're just doing it for money. Yeah, that stuff will come if you like doing what you're doing. I don't care what it is. You understand? That's gonna come because you're gonna keep doing what you're doing because you like doing what you're doing. But if you don't like doing what you're doing, yeah. You can see where I'm going with that, right? Yeah. You might as well be working at Burger King or McDonald's. Oh my God, yeah. You might as well go and get your job. Yeah, if you're gonna do something you don't like to do, trying to make money. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's, if it was meant for that, that's gonna come down the road, man. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. You understand me? With just my art, I was making crazy money with just drawing. You know what I mean? For people. You understand me? But you know, I wanted to do gaming and get into that. But I still do art, so you know what I mean, I still draw my pictures. So yeah, I was gonna do that anyway. I was doing this stuff before I had a channel. The same thing. I was doing the same thing I'm doing now before I had a channel. So I figured, why not include the crowd? You know what I mean? It's a no-lose situation for me because I was gonna do it anyway. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I was gonna do it anyway. I was telling somebody that the other day. I'm like, hey man, it's a win-win for me, man. Yeah, if I got some viewers, that's great. If they get to learn something or see something maybe they've been trying to learn how to do, or they get to see some games they never seen before. Yeah, so that's all. That was my goal in the first place. You understand me? That was my goal. Goal accomplished. You understand me? Yeah. That's all. That was my gratification and satisfaction right there. You understand me? Now, if they want to come along and say, hey man, we're going to give you a couple dollars if you sponsor. Yeah, well, sure, why not? I'm already doing a video. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah. Usually, I'm going to tell you, man, right now, man, usually those are the people that make all the money. The people that doing it because they like to do it. Because you don't really, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Better like what you're doing. I don't care what it is. You're going to make some money if you like doing what you're doing because it's going to come naturally. You know, I don't care what you're doing. If you make sure you like doing it. You understand me? Yeah, and don't even worry about the money. It's going to come. Yeah. Mark my words. Somebody's going to make you an offer. Somebody's going to make you an offer, man. I'll tell you, man. On something, about something. Dealing with something that you do. Because you like to do it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. Right now. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, anyway, here we go, fam. We're gonna just do this rest of this little part right here. We're gonna get out of here because we don't want the video to go into overtime. I spent most of my time on the opening of the video, so we don't want our video to be too long. So yeah. Now the next time we come, we won't probably do an opening to the video. We're gonna just get right. We'll come in at this part of the video already drawn, so we'll have more time to get more of the picture done. You did? Yeah. Just so you guys know, next Anime Monday we won't do an opening. We're just gonna go right into the picture. You understand me? That way we'll probably get this whole side done and half of this down here. Yeah, so we mark that. See, because we'll have a lot more time to do what we need to do. You dig? Wait till you see the color on this picture, yo. Yeah. Wait till you see the color on this picture. It's gonna create. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. I done draw Samus many a times. And I'm gonna tell you something. Every time, before I even get through with the picture. Hey man, how much you want for that? Yeah, I already know it. Metroid fans. Yeah. What you want? Yeah, cause it's hand drawn. You know, they know what it is. You know what I mean? And if you like whatever you like, you know what I mean? You like Spider-Man, you like any of the superheroes, you like any anime. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The pictures go for some money, man. And especially in auctions, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I was sitting around a whole bunch of extreme Metroid fans drawing this picture, do you think it'd sell? Ask yourself that question. Yeah. I got about 10, 15 hardcore Metroid fans, and I'm drawing this picture. Yeah, they gonna outbid each other, man. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna outbid it. Yeah. Larry's gonna sneak back around after Steve make his bid to put in another bid, and then Julie's gonna tie Larry up so Steve can get his other bid in. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, y'all see where we at, man. You understand me? I've been through it before already. Look at that, man. Anime Monday, man. Metroid Dread. What? You understand me? You didn't understand me? You didn't understand me? You didn't? Yeah, man, it's gonna look crazy, you understand me? And we're gonna give it away, like I said, to one of you guys for viewing the channel, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Monday, man. You understand me? And tune in next Monday. We're gonna finish. We should have one spot left. We should have just this spot down here on this side left after the next Anime Monday, and then we go right into that color. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Now wait until, like I said, you're gonna see yourself. We dropped the color on that. It's crazy. Don't forget, tomorrow we're gonna be checking out that Hyperspin drive. We're gonna be checking out that Shinobi game that came out for the Sega Saturn. And that's another thing about the Hyperspin drive. I got the American Sega Saturn and the Japanese Sega Saturn on there. Got the American PlayStation and the Japanese PlayStation. You got really the American and Japanese system dang near of every system that you got. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thumbs up, up. Thumbs down. Thumbs never in the middle. Y'all already know. Holla!